Ahmed Abu Khatallah was brought to a federal court in Washington a short time ago. He's accused of being one of the ringleaders of the Benghazi attack that killed a U.S. ambassador and 3 other Americans. Our U.S. Justice correspondent Evan Perez is joining us now. He's following the story from Washington. So, Evan, tell us now what happens in court.
Well, we know that he has a court hearing in the next few hours here in Washington, where he'll, for the first time, be read the charges that have been filed against him. He was brought to this courthouse here, which is right across from the U.S. Capitol in downtown Washington, just down the street from the White House. And he was brought here amid very heavy security, which is probably going to be the way it's going to be done for the next few months, as he faces several more hearings to deal with preparations for his trial. We know that he's been getting interrogated by the FBI for the last 2 weeks since he was captured just outside of Benghazi in an operation by U.S. commandos. They were trying to see if he had any intelligence information that he can provide before reading him his rights to remain silent under the Miranda rules, and before he was be able to bring him here before he faces these charges.
Now, Evan, he is facing charges in a U.S. criminal court of justice, even though he is a terror suspect. How does that impact the case and how this will be tried?
That's right. I mean, that's part of the controversy that arises here in the United States. Every time one of these terror suspects is brought here, there are people, the Republicans here, who believe that he should be brought before a military commissions, perhaps down in Guantanamo. President Obama believes that he wants to close Guantanamo and doesn't want to bring any more prisoners there. He says that the U.S. justice system has a record over 200 years of trying suspects just like this one. And, you know, he's right. There have been several trials recently in New York and in other parts of the country with some very important terrorism suspects who've been brought to trial and found guilty. So this is another one that we'll see here unfold in the next few months.